Titanic deck tech video. Today I have a deck called Evel. Why is it evil? Well, it plays a Bloodmoon, which is quite evil. It looks very evil, right? Non-basic lands or mountains. That's pretty brutal. So for this one, we really want to play a high density of basics, And why Meria is so good is that she can actually tap artifacts for green mana. So even if we're just producing red mana in our lands, we can still get the green through our artifacts. So that's a way that we get around it. Another card we're going to be trying is a Wintermoon. So players can untap more than one non-basic land during their untap steps. We play a ton of basics in here. In fact, we should probably I see some of these things I might have had left over, and I just want to make sure that we're good. Yeah, probably even this Arid Archway can go. Basically, we're going to be playing a lot of fetch lands. We're still going to be playing some tech lands here, like Inventor's Fair and Mycosynth Gardens. Inventor's Fair can fetch up our Aetherflux Reservoir, for instance. And we also have our Mycosynth Garden to copy Swords of Forge and Frontier and such. So we got some solid choices there. Then we have some really nice fetch lands here. These are the nice ones that just sacrifice themselves upon coming onto the battlefield. They just find basics. All of these can find our basics. All these fetch lands do that. And they also just work to progress our landfall package, because we're going to be playing landfall. What's really great about Meria is that she can help siphon stuff off the top of your deck if you can see it, right? So if you have, for instance, Augur of Autumn, and you're looking at the top of your deck, you can actually, keep that land train going by removing things from the top of your deck by tapping artifacts down. So for instance, if we have an Azusa out and we need to get that top card off our library to keep that land train going, we can do that. We can really get ahead with lands too, with a Sword of Forge and Frontier by connecting like that. So we really want to juice up our graveyard. We have cards like Fable of the Mirror Breaker to do that. That's also very good at that. And then we have just some nice 0 drops and 1 drops to kind of keep our action going. And a pretty high density of artifacts to keep Meria in the game. And we'll see if it's enough. But I hope you enjoy what you see. And let's get started. Let's get into a couple games so you get an idea of how this works. We'll probably be playing against more Jundi opponents, probably maybe some monocolored decks. The Shuffler likes to kind of put the monocolored decks to a test, and me as well, to make sure that they're, being honest and not playing too many Nykthoses and, whatever else they might do in tech lands, because we are playing Wintermoon. So we have Pia. We have basically a play every opportunity here. Even though we'll brick with this, it's just mana for Meria later, so that's fine. And we can also use it for Trash for Treasure if we get anything cool off of our Aftermath Analyst, which would be also nice. So very cool opener for us, no doubt about it. That's fine. It's totally fine. Man, we could get a good hit off of this. There's no doubt that the analyst can do some nice things for us. So let's see. Okay, nothing there. Just a couple blanks, but we do have a blocker for Ragavan. We did get a land in there. Okay, I probably might see Pia on this turn. Maybe they'll remove Meria. We'll have to see. Throws of Chaos. Huh. That's a really interesting card for them to be running. Okay, we have a Wintermoon here. Looks semi-decent. We don't want to play the Mycosynth. We're not ready to copy anything yet. Ooh, that's a nice one. Thank you. Ooh, that was a nice hit off our frenzy. A Mox Amber, nice. So we're not going to be able to play that Goblin Engineer, but if Meria lives, we're going to be able to storm off pretty well here. Maybe opponent will swing. Who knows, guys? I definitely will put the Analyst in front of the Ragavan, at the very least. Or will they go back to the throes of chaos? Light up. Bone Crusher. Are they struggling for lands? Okay, so they Reckless Impulse. Okay. Ossification. Okay. Interesting. Ornithopter is a great hit. These are great hits off the Frenzy. That is an old Gnawbone. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's play an old Gnawbone. That's a Craterhoof Behemoth. Are we interested in shuffling? Let's see. How much damage can we put in? They'll have to trade it up. I don't mind. They're going to ossify this, right? So let's just shuffle. This will just go to our hand. We can't play with a Frenzy, so. Okay. I mean, I don't mind it. All right. So they get to untap one of those. So they will probably ossify the old Gnawbone, I suspect. Might want to find a little bit haste for this deck too. That might be the next avenue. Maybe some Lava Spur boots and Swiftfoot boots. Yeah, supposedly we could get rid of some of these landfall effects. Experimental Frenzy seems to be just perfect. Oh, I thought they were going to ossify for sure, the Gnawbone. Got some plans, I guess. Palantir's cool. Let's go like this. Bornclux is very good. Ah, there's an Aetherflux Reservoir too. I can't play these from my hand, so we'll just get the forests. Let's thin up deck out a little bit. Does it have trample? It's just too bad it doesn't have trample, huh? That's fine. Oh, Hayward might. It's pretty good. They should just let me draw it because I don't get any value off of it. Took a damage. Okay, sure. I don't know. They're just taking forever, guys. What can I say? They had an ossify. I don't know where it went. Guess they didn't play it. We needed to take out my old Gnawbone, though, for sure. Desk. Popping desk. Dark, devilish something. Hey, respect. That's an M19 card. Very cool. Do they have the blockers for the Vorinclex? Do they have a swords ready? What do they got, guys? What are they doing? We'll probably play this as a spell, I suppose. There's a land. It's fine. Ooh, a portal. It does have trample, so they're gonna have to put some more in front of it, bruh. Or don't. Let's try to play the portal to Phyrexia here. It resolves. I'm going to go into the Fanatic here. Pay the treasures, it's fine. Maybe they'll just mill themselves to death with this Palantir trigger. That isn't a Shia, so if they mill it, that's 5 damage to the face. Okay. Discard a card. This is this one. Okay, they need like a Sunfall or a Farewell here. It's just possible they're in... Well, they didn't have double white. Now they have white. It's kind of scary that they're sending in. So maybe they do have it. It would be strange because they're kind of aggro, right? But hey, it is brawl. You never know what's going to happen, guys. It is a farewell. It's unbelievable. Well, I got a whole grip of cards, so... Just really strange, guys. It is very strange to me. Probably the, is it always just this one? I mean, I get a little more gas with this one, right? The Thopters, maybe it is the sword if I, would have been better because I had the protection there. And now swords? Wow, I guess getting really unlucky here, guys. Wow, it is the swords. What is this? I don't even know if that's a real card. Probably just a fake alchemy card, to be honest. We're gonna have to kind of buck this one up, guys. Gonna have to buck it up. Alright, we're hanging in there. We're doing pretty good. This thing didn't really get too much off of it last time. It got like a kind of a weak card, to be honest. Ancient Green Warden, this is a hell of a team up here. Nice what? Nice what? A Sunfall now? What are we doing? I mean, you only have 2 cards that do that effect. Okay. Sure. Alright, so this is a lot of stuff. So we go here. I mean, that's a lot of mana. It's like a lot of mana, right? Don't I get a mana for all these, right? They're not considered lands. I don't know. I only have 2 mana, so I guess we're good. Good here. Send in a 16/16. Alright, they're on the clock. Definitely. I think I just want to find like maybe lava spur boots would be very cool. Maybe just like a lava spur boots just kind of get a chance for some haste. And that's a lot of fucking scoots for him, huh? Did I proc this too? Whoa, guys. That's a lot of bugs. It is. It is a proc. Very cool. All right, and then we just swing. That's GG's, guys. All right, Mr. Squeed. Well played, Squeed. Yeah, man, just to have a chance for that, like a hasty guy. I think we'll probably. I think I like the Ramunap Excavator. I mean, it's tough. Let's just definitely kind of probably just get these two and just go here. Lava Spur and a Swifty. And we're good. And this will be the one we post. I really like it, guys. Man, if we could haste that old Gnawbone, oh bro, we getting deep. We going like all the way. Like turn 4 all the way. Opponent goes first. We got some action here. Got some action. Captain Lannery Storm, you say, huh? Captain Lannery Storm. Azusa and Crucible is just the dopest. So, at the very worst, we get a Volatile Wanderglyph going on here. Actually, they could probably, if they scorch my elf. Okay, they're not killing my elf. Okay, there's our Wanderglyph. Okay. Maybe aggro, but they don't have many stuff on the board yet, so maybe tempo. Maybe you should expect a counter spell. Oh, Mind Stone, okay. Will they tap out? They will, basically. That's basically colorless, and this is just a clue. Okay. They're going really deep. Ooh, a Psycho Rift. Shit. Probably keep that, right? No blocks. Pretty good, pretty good. I don't know if we'll get to the hoof, but I don't know if this is happening either. I could play the Nantuko on something. I could play it on the Glyph or the Mystic. Will we get to the hoof? I mean, we'll have a crap load of mana. Or is this just not an Azusa game? And try to get to the hoof. How close are we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to Cyclonic Rift something. So, let's just get rid of this. Well, I can actually go into a Crucible, which is really crazy. Or an Azusa. I actually hit my land drop with this. All right, so I mean, we can actually go. Are they going to Cyclonic Rift something? Okay, sure. So I'm going to take some damage here. Bloodmoon. They have lots of basics. These hurt a lot. These lands hurt a little bit. We can pay the 1. We can get into an Azusa. Actually, this turns all... Oh wait, non-basic. So yeah, these are still count as that. Yeah, we can still do this though. Yeah, I guess we got to do it, but we just find just the basics, right? Fuck. I'm declining, I think. That sucks. Or should I just give up Azusa? I have to pay, right? I might have to give up Meria. No, I'm not declining that. Alright, well, I think I'm giving up Azusa here, and hopefully I can swing back for the lethal. We'll try. Yeah, I really didn't want to give him the card with that Ristic. This probably would have been a disaster. How much damage do I have on the swing back? I have basically 9, 18, 20. Wow, a lot of damage. So what are they going to copy? Crucible. Just hopefully they tap out again. Facebreaker. It's pretty good. Okay, here we go. And here we go. Oh, they have interaction. Still a big hit. They all have trample, so I think they're dead. But we had to swing out. Ooh, guys. That's a good one. That was a good one. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this one. This was kind of just like a nice Meria deck. I love Meria. Meria is like probably one of my favorite cards to play. And I think what I'll do is I'll basically create this deck over again in paper, and then we'll also talk about some of the higher power stuff you can do with Meria, and kind of the more naughty stuff you can do also, like in terms of stacks. You can do a lot of stack stuff with Meria, and you can get pretty busy. You can get pretty busy with this stuff, and I feel like the shell would probably mostly stay the same, even moving up in higher power. I mean, you get all the moxes, So you basically cut like probably about a good proportion of your lands for like kind of that faster mana, but you see we still have those crucible effects, and so we don't have to play like we can still play landfall even with less lands because you're playing all these like different types of crucible effects where you're getting into the graveyard, getting into those fetch lands, right? So I hope that was a cool introduction to this to you guys, to Meria, and hopefully have a good one. Bye bye.